Hello, everybody. Welcome in the chat. Plenty of you already there. Nice to see you. We are back with CTC, final time in 2024 for the All-Stars event. And today, one of our lovely broadcasters of the season is joining me as well. It's Chic. Welcome, buddy.
Hello, mate.
How are we all doing? Oh, good.
Doing doing well, thank you, mate. Doing really well. Looking forward to this one.
Looks like Inferno also has joined the hobby. Maybe he wants to join us in comms as well. Oh,
Very nice. Good
sure.
evening,
Okay.
chat.
Inferno also wants to join. So I'll quickly run the hype intro for you, and then I will do the magic in the background. All right. So let's have a look. What are we looking at today? 4 sprint races, 15 minutes apiece in 4 different car categories. It is. Drivers will be using cars of the season. Every team had to pick cars for the entire season, so the drivers are basically stuck with their cars for those events. But it should be good. You see the first race in Group 4 FF, the second one in Group 4 MR, and then the final 2 races we have Group 3 Racing Action FR and MR. So we should see some different cars on those tracks, but I'm hoping for really, really close racing, definitely for this one. And the updated driver lineup for this All-Stars event. Those 12 drivers, so 10 teams, 12 drivers. You may wondering, why are there 2 drivers for 2 communities? So every team community, they got a pick for one of their drivers to join that All-Star event, and then the final 2 spots were decided by a community poll vote happening, and Setup has smashed it with, like, I don't know, 31 votes or so. Like, the majority of the votes went.
Yeah, we've done a bit of a community raid on that one.
Maybe.
We voted for Miltiades and CLR Ritchie, I think.
Yeah. So that's why, and yeah, unfortunately, Milt, he couldn't make it today, so we got a replacement. Hudson is in.
We got Hudson replacing. He was the next available in line, but unfortunately, Miltiades couldn't make it home to his rig in time, and he's absolutely gutted.
Oh,
Yeah.
Absolutely unfortunate.
Hello, mate.
Hey, Inferno. Good evening. How are you, mate?
Yeah. Good.
Good. You're ready for some sprint racing action, hopefully.
Yeah.
Good. So we have 12 drivers on track. That's nice. Everyone is ready by the looks. I also see on the... Oh, come on, Hodgson is not using the TCR livery. Come on, he's doing promotion for his own channel. Who you, Hodgson?
Hey, at least I improve on the colours.
To be fair, his channel's picking up pace. I've
Yeah.
seen him everywhere the past month.
It is.
Fair play to him.
But yeah, so we can get that onto the display and see the drivers warming up. So we have Mr. CTC joining us on the new 2024 CTC Champions ORT, represented by John D. So the resident alien. So I double checked my stats on the season, and every race John D competed, he actually won.
That is insane.
Yeah.
Alien is the description.
Yeah, pretty
He's
sure.
freakishly fast.
True. So
Yeah.
we have James for AHR. In the house, in the Audi TT, we have River for CLR. He got the team pick, by the way. So CLR opted for River. He joined CLR throughout the season and had some great races. So he got picked. We have Peter Quinney for ART in a Scirocco, driving around. Little Nicky for the Race Asylum team in that lovely Suzuki Swift. Then it is
Very
Shane.
nice.
Shane for MRL. Shane is also replacing Welchie. Welchie was meant to drive but couldn't make it, so MRL got Shane in for them. Richie for CLR. Community vote. Thanks to ZFS, maybe as well. Who knows? Gecko Racer is driving for the Esports Race Asylum team. Also, it was Keza who should have done this race. Also stuck at work, unfortunately. So Gecko, not a bad replacement. Definitely not. We have Valkyrie for RTR, the finalists of this season. Another Audi GT. We have Tiger for ZFS in another Suzuki Swift. Here we go. We're having some minor issues with the throttle. No, it's working. Then it's Hudson for TCR in his personal colors. Yeah, and
Yeah, his personal Mazda 3.
That's all right. That's it. All right, so we are getting closer to the first qualifying session. So we have 4 races, 15 minutes in length each, and we have a 5-minute qualifying session before every race. It is. All right. So I just do like the friendly stuff we're doing here on CTC. Say hello to everyone. We are starting soon, so qualifying will be 5 minutes with run-off time to get 1 lap in if you just cross that line. At least that's the plan. You see John D doing 124.3, so the best I saw was something like a 24.8. So yeah. Alright, we know what we can expect then probably.
Yeah.
Yeah.
What is wrong? But this is like in those MF cars, it's tricky around here. Trust me, I did some practice with the boys.
I wouldn't mind, but he's probably sandbagging a bit. And all.
Oh yeah. I mean, the only weakness was like he didn't get pole position every round. So that's right. Okay, so good luck. Let's get qualifying number 1 started. Oh, I have to back out. So let's double check. All 12 drivers are checked in. That's looking good. So then we can start this one. Let's go. Let's go. So hot picks, pole position. So we have the CTC points, by the way. So pole position 3 points, P2 2, P3 1 extra point, and then the usual points as we know from the 2024 CTC season. So winner gets 20 points, P2 17, and so on. I can't remember the points in detail, but I will bring that up for you on screen once we have finished those races. Get a live update on the points. So full-time service.
So first driver out is Lil Nicky for Race Asylum. That's quite a bold strategy, being in the Swift, but you know.
Yes, no other choice.
Yeah.
I think it's put your foot down in the pit and see where you come out.
Yeah,
Pretty much.
it is.
I'm usually the host, so that I can always go first.
Yep, those are definitely the benefits. Like if you're hosting, you get a little bit of a clear track, definitely. So we see some position changes on that outlap already.
Yeah,
Trying-
Quinny dropping
Yep.
dropping back, staying right out the way. He's let Richie, Downey
Gecko, and John.
Gecko. Oh, he's let another. Yeah.
Right, and we do the usual on board with the first driver out on track. It's still Nicky for Race Asylum in that Suzuki Swift coming down that main straight now, and let's see, crosses the line, and that so we have equal conditions as well, so no wind, so it's just pure speed you get, no headwind, no tailwind, whatever. That first turn you have to carry so much speed
Looked a
through
bit
the
wide
apex,
through turn one
but
there.
yeah, just
Yeah.
okay. I think just okay. Now into the middle sector. Oh, second to third gear, a bit rotation. Maybe that's second gear, but it's an FF car, so you usually want to go with that higher gear to avoid the wheels spinning. Okay, now downhill we go into the compression. The left-hander, that wall on the right-hand side is tricky. If you go side by side, you don't want to be on that outside, trust me. I crashed. That's not helpful. The uphill part now was decent speed, and now this double left-hander so awkward in those FFs. The car just understeers like crazy, but you need to be on that power. So this thing is an interesting one. If you get it right, it is flat, but probably a small lift is beneficial. And then this final chicane, yeeted through the chicane, but if you run too wide, you get a penalty. And the penalty zone is the worst in the game. And yeah, Nicky got that penalty. Unlucky, so lap invalidated.
That would have been a good lap in
Yeah.
the Swift, though.
John D
So
with
23.
0.3.
24-3.
Yep. Set the record straight.
Straight away.
Yeah. Ooh.
Out on the first lap.
But look at that Valkyrie. 0.4 for TR. The TT is a good car around here. It feels so nice, but also that Scirocco should be a strong competitor. So watch out for Quinny. He's using that Volkswagen Scirocco. It is good in a straight line. Handles quite good through that middle part. You see he's a bit up on his time. But yeah, what's John D driving? A Mazda. Yeah, Mazda 3. And that's not the best car, let's put it that way, for this track, but yeah, it's not a problem for the looks. So, let's wait for the next
Yeah,
times.
the Mazda 3 is more top speed orientated. So on a track like, say, High Speed Ring, it would probably be the best car there. But here you're looking more towards handling, more than handling and mid-speed acceleration, which the Audi TTs and Scirocco's will actually do pretty well.
Mhm. I think we found out that the Group 4 FFs are pretty good balanced, but in that game.
Oh, absolutely.
Shane up to E3 in that Scirocco. Oh, he's showing that just a little bit ahead of Quinny Hodgson in P5 in another Mazda 3 Gecko. P6 finished that qualifying session, unfortunately with a penalty, so he won't be improving. What about Richie in that Audi TT? So he was doing high 24s in the practice sessions I attended this week. We'll see if we can get closer to those times, but yeah, gaps really close in the mid pack. Also James in that same car, not too far behind. The same goes for River in another GT. So drivers now on their final lap of that qualifying session. I think John D will be starting pole and Valkyrie P2 by the looks. Can the drivers improve on that final lap?
There you go.
It is no tire wear, it is no fuel consumption, so you cannot blame it on the wind or
Richie
whatever.
move on to 5th.
Yeah, gained a couple of tenths. Shane improved.
Suzuki's
Again, P3.
really struggling here.
That's yeah, main straight. Oh, Valkyrie got close with a 0.3. So Shane third, Quinny P4, Richie P5, Hodgson and P6, Gecko Racer P7, Tiger and P8, James 9th, River in P10, Hudson 11th, and Lil Nicky couldn't string a lap together with those penalties, unfortunately.
Ooh.
But here we go. The first part of so I take the screenshots first just in case. And we'll quickly update the results then later on in between race 1 and race 2. All right, so that's the grid. Without any further ado, we will be starting into this first race. So 15 minutes in total, standing start. What can go wrong? I don't know.
Anything.
Anything and nothing, yeah. So that's what it is. So, all right, here we go. 3, 2, 1, good luck. And now we're waiting for the entertainment.
Race 1 of 4.
Yep, 4 races in total this evening.
Spoiled.
Here we go. Here the engines. Who is the best car off the line? I don't think that TT is the best, to be honest.
Valkyrie knows he needs to get ahead and by turn 1 here.
Here we go.
I remember that Mazda is good.
So where we go.
It is, yeah, it is.
Had a great
Yeah, that
start
Mazda
there,
3
as
is
well as
good.
Richie.
Is good off the line. Yes, so Valkyrie
Oh,
defending. We're going side by side. Richie looking for a gap on the inside. Is there a gap? I don't know. It's Richie versus Shane. Richie diving down the inside. Shane going late. Little bit of contact into the first turn. Hodgson on the outside. Hodgson onto the gravel. Shane stays in P3. Richie up to P4. Hodgson on the outside. It is Gecko on the inside. A big gaggle of cars heading into that next braking zone. It's Richie. It's Gecko. It's Hodgson. Quinny in P8. I see another TT. It's River. In P9, Tiger in 10th, Nicky.
Oh my
cars
word,
everywhere.
wide.
Yeah, cars everywhere.
Tiger's
to look.
making a move on the outside there.
I see it. You have to be brave from the outside. Don't hit that wall. Yeah, he's there. Side by side with River backing out of it. Going side by side with James. The uphill right-hander. James on the outside. Tiger on the now on the outside. James on the inside for the next turn. Hodgson again, it's a 3 wide situation happening.
3-way fight for 7.
Yeah, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, and 12 maybe. It's also like that's some onboard like from Hudson like in P12. But look at those cars into that chicane. We saw brake lights flashing for River. Went a little bit too hot.
John D's got a penalty with Valkyrie in slipstream. See what happens. Valkyrie going towards the
Nicky
outside
also.
into turn 1.
Yeah.
Some great examples of respect on the track that first lap.
Oh,
He just made it, but
Hodgson on the inside, he makes it, gets 7th place. And another penalty
Yeah,
for Gecko Racer.
a couple of penalties. So and this penalty zone is like the weirdest one in the game. Midway through that final chicane, that is.
Our leader's got a penalty with Valkyrie 0.2 seconds behind.
That is
come
crucial.
on, RA guys. You're supposed to be better than this. I mean, they've had constant penalties in qualifying.
Yeah, Nicky.
And
Yeah.
got a penalty in the race.
It's so easy to pick up on that final turn.
Yeah.
You have to risk it like for the good exit on a long straight, and if you're just a bit too wide.
Leader's about to serve his penalty. Valkyrie just
Yeah.
taking his time, knows he'll get the pass.
That's the easy pass for Valk, yeah, definitely. So watch out for that penalty zone. How stupid can it be? Gran Turismo, yes,
Very
please.
stupid.
Ghosting through, yeah. Also Shane with the run.
Oh, hello. Shane?
Oh,
Yeah.
half a second penalties cost their leader 2 places.
Yep, that's so true. So
But John D is in the slipstream, looking at the back of Shane. I wouldn't be surprised if we saw John D get that place back on the next lap.
really sure about that. He will be attacking, yeah. So cycling through that James Hodgson, Tiger 6, 7, 8, and River in P9, Hudson P10, Nikki 11. Oh, and Gecko dropped down to P12. What happened to Gecko Racer? Served the penalty.
Probably
but
had multiple penalties, I would say.
it's a big gap. And here we go. Shane under pressure already.
Tiger
making
trying
a
to get a
move
place on
Hodgson.
And we'll wait
Ooh.
for Shane versus John D. P2, P3. Shane a little bit deep into that turn.
As we're getting into it, you can see the cars are sort of putting themselves in order of power, and that Suzuki's not up there.
Yeah.
Trust me, as someone who's experienced with the Swift, yeah, it's definitely, it definitely takes a delicate hand to get the best out of that car, and it also does depend on the track.
So let's see that Mazda 3 power, John D in the slipstream. I think nothing Shane can do about it. It's just that Mazda 3 is so strong. Side by side they go into the first turn, John D on the inside, a little bit of contact, but they just made it.
1.3 seconds lead for Valkyrie.
Tiger's going for it. He's actually
Hodgson,
got a
yeah.
place on James.
Look at that. That's Suzuki Swift.
I've had the pleasure of not only commentating on Tiger but racing with him. The guy is honestly he's really talented.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Yes, but on that straight, it's just like no chance for that Swift against the Mazda 3. You see that. But yeah, the handling part, we'll see if Tiger can get a move done on Hodgson. Also James lurking.
Definitely keeping Hodgson honest. I'll say that much.
There you go, but still.
Tiger the highest placed Swift, isn't he?
Yeah.
Yep. So into the finish. Okay, we go from James' perspective. You see, you have to cut that inside curve a little bit.
For Tiger.
It's close. I think he just got away with it.
Oh, it looked like all wheels are out. He has got away with it. You're right. Oh.
And manages.
He might be in the slipstream, but that's the
Yep.
fastest time we've had in the Swift so far. First one to break 25.
Yeah.
You see, still keeping that position. P7, James in P8, River in P9. So we go back to the lead and see. Luxury still keeping that 1 second gap roughly to John D. So we are 6 minutes in. So still a bit of racing left.
Just very, very consistent at the moment. I've been watching him, and he seems to. He's keeping it between 0.7 and 1.1 seconds.
Tiger looks very close to Hodgson here.
So Richie has to defend from Quinny now. And Richie gained on Shane as well. So battle for 3, 4, and 5 heating up. And it's Hodgson, yeah, and Tiger separate by less than 2/10 coming round that into that final sector. Those uphill left-handers. We go advantage for that Suzuki and those handling bits. That Mazda 3 will be struggling, but now
Valkyrie might have got a pen there. I'm probably wrong again, but it looked bloody close.
wait,
No.
got away with it. You'll see Tiger in that slip,
Living life on the edge.
but it's just not getting close enough to go for a move into that first turn.
It just hasn't got the top end,
No.
does it?
No, it doesn't.
Right, here we go. We see Hudson on the inside, defending from Gecko, who fought his way back to the end of that grid. The 3 Swifts at the back.
Hudson defending to Gecko, but in the process getting passed by little Nicky there. You'll want to get that place back.
Yep. So I tested that Swift a little bit and I couldn't get up to speed, so fair play to everyone like in this car. But hey, maybe the other cars.
Oh,
are better.
Hodgson's gone a little bit wide. Coming up the hill there.
Yeah, this could be an opportunity.
Oh.
Yeah, definitely.
Again, less than 2/10. But that inside curve. Oh, Hodgson
Meanwhile,
feeling the pressure.
Sebastian leaders.
Tiger wide there.
Then again, it's now, yeah, without a penalty, it will be so difficult for Tiger to actually get past Hudson on that straight.
Yeah, because as soon as we get to the straight, it becomes a stalemate.
Yeah,
Well, all that hard work just gets just ever so slightly undone to the point where he's got to try and build up that gap again.
I
To
think
look
Mr.
at another Tiger.
Jesus is getting ready to make a move here.
so we see the top two now here, just 3:10. So CTC Jesus in P2.
Here we go.
Close the gap. Oh,
Oh.
what a run through that right-hander. Here we go. Mazda 3 power now. I think Valkyrie will go defensive for that next uphill right-hander. Yeah.
Oh.
Forcing John D around the outside, but could give the Audi driver the better
Wide for
exit.
Valkyrie.
Yeah, a little wide. Where's the move? I think now John D has to
tell
just
you
stay
what.
close for that main straight. He will be.
I thought he could have made the move there. He's been very patient. He
Yeah.
knows he can get him on the straight. I
Yeah.
think.
Yeah,
Should be able
here we
to.
go.
A decent run. That's 3.5 tenths roughly before the start finish rate. Let's see that Mazda power. You see the slipstream. Now that Audi TT will struggle in the...
He-
Oh,
He'll have to go
John
round
D
the
is
outside.
not going into 6th gear.
missed the gear change.
Yeah, he stayed in 5th gear. For I don't know
Hmm.
what reason, but
That's
Oh, look at
interesting.
this.
Oh my god! Sorry to interrupt, Tiger.
Yeah.
Side by side with Hodgson into turn 1. Oh, can he make the move stick? I think he can. Yeah. Oh, Tiger has actually gone past Hodgson.
Gets inside.
Incredible.
get in there. It's Swift. But Hodgson's still there. Also James in P8.
Valkyrie is absolutely fighting for his bloody life here.
Yeah, where to look? That's the problem with those
Yeah,
frantic
I'm
sprint
gonna-
races. It's
I'm gonna
crazy.
keep-
Yeah.
I'm happy to keep an eye on these two up the top here for the minute.
See 3 to 4 tenths again between Valkyrie and John D. So again, I think it's a final chicane. And still not sure about that last time around. A bit wide for both of the drivers. We'll see half a second. Was it a cut from Valkyrie? I'm not sure. No,
I think he just got away with
got
it.
a
but,
good line. Half a second. That is good. Let's go.
John
further down.
D was very
Again,
slippery.
Hodgson on the inside without that
Yeah.
slip. That's not even close. Look at
Yeah,
that. Yeah.
saw that coming. But will Tiger look for a comeback? No, it's
Not
playing it safe.
quite. James still in P8. River 5 seconds the gap then. And River fighting with Nicky and Gecko. Oh, and Hudson made a mistake. Probably somewhere. 1 minute 30.8 on lap 6. So,
Lead. Oh, Jesus has taken the lead.
yeah, going side by side.
Oh,
It's
okay.
not over. It's not over, but yeah, it's now the
Side by
inside
side
line
position.
for that Mazda 3 should
Into one
cover
of the
it.
toughest corners
You
on the
should-
track. Here we go.
Later on the brakes.
Woo!
Is it enough?
They go side by side. Oh, and now Valkyrie on the inside line for the next.
Managing to keep it clean.
Oh,
Oh,
Again, trying for that cutback. Oh, it's Valkyrie keeping that position, but Tony on the inside. No, I think Valkyrie has to lift. Coming round. No, it's still,
side
it's
into
still
the
side by
last
side.
turn. What's going to
So
happen?
John D now taking the lead, and what a move! What a nice sequence of driving we just witnessed. Let's go back to the replay.
I
and-
don't think it's done just
No,
yet.
no. Just see how that happened.
I think they'll be fine into turn 1 here. Yeah, as you were.
But
Wow.
John D gets E1 for now. Valkyrie is staying with them with 1 minute and 45 seconds remaining.
What's that give us? 2 laps? This and
Yeah.
another
Yeah.
1 more lap?
And look at Shane in P3. He's,
Oh,
Yeah,
well,
just
we're
watching it
2
all
seconds
happen.
behind.
yeah. It's like, you do you.
I mean, Shane's had a quiet race
Yeah.
so far.
I think he found 6th gear.
Maybe, yeah. So what about Valkyrie closing the gap a little bit uphill? It should be good for the Audi. Oh, but John Lee with a great run. 4/10, that gap now is nearly half a second. Shane in P3, a second. Then it's Quinny P4, Richie P5, Hodgson and Tiger still fighting for P6 and 7. James still running in P8. Then it's Nikki up to P9, River 10th, Gecko P11, so 9, 10, 11.
Oh, that was a good run by Valkyrie.
And let's watch that 3/10th. The slipstream.
This could be
This
make or
could
break
be.
here for
It's-
Valkyrie.
It's the final lap for the first race. But I think
Here
he's
we
not
go.
close
Is
enough.
he
He's
gonna-
not close enough. No,
No.
no. That Mazda 3 power on that straight is still good. So we have John D, Valkyrie, P1, 2, Shane, then P3. Probably he won't be able to challenge those twos if nothing crazy happens, of course. You never know. Contact at some point. And Shane says, thank you. We'll never know. We will stay for that lead battle, of course, now. So halfway through that final lap, it's still John D leading 3/10, the gap to Valkyrie in P2. Valkyrie not close enough, maybe to go for that move into that uphill right-hander. No,
Gonna want a good exit.
but a good exit, yeah, closing that gap. Under 3/10. Up to 3/10, 4/10. So
Oh,
It could all be decided on the final turn,
don't get a penalty, what you're saying, right? Now.
basically. A penalty either way will decide it.
It is so. No, that
Oh,
looked smooth, but a good run for Valkyrie. Still, I think
John D
Chandy
is taking it.
keeping it will win that first
Tiger got
race.
himself a penalty.
Valkyrie, Shane third. Then we
Definitely
have
got one.
Quinny P4, Richie P5, Hodgson versus
no.
Tiger. Tiger with that penalty. Yeah, Tiger drops down to stays in P7. James
Hang
P8.
on, Lil Nicky is taken River on the final turn.
Nikki, yeah, Gecko up to
I
P9.
just
Nikki
caught that
10th.
to it.
River.
That's
And Hodgson finishes. Hudson. That's difficult for me today. Zedevers Hudson.
Nicky done well
Pete,
there
well
after
done.
that qualifier.
Well done. So we'll definitely save that replay. And we go to the results. Screen. Take.
Some absolutely fantastic racing there.
yeah.
Really respectful, hard driving.
Great one. Yeah, let's hope for more, right? So we change to race 2 settings. So we will go to Watkins Clan for that one. If I can find it, then here we go. Clan. We go to the short course. Go again with 15 minutes. Afternoon. Same thing. Race finish. That's okay. Change the settings for that one. All right. So
Massive well done to John D, Valkyrie and Shane there.
Absolutely. Now we move on to the Group 4
MR
front engine
race.
rear wheel drives now, don't we?
It's the
If
MR.
we can
Oh,
continue
MR,
with
sorry.
races as close to that, we are in for a bloody treat, aren't we?
Oh, we should be, yeah. So I'm doing the points now while the drivers are warming up. So stay with me. I'll bring up. What's that? Those were. Well, where are my qualifying results? Here we go. That's better.
Who's this Econ?
That could be Lugi from Races Island. I'm not sure about that, so we'll see. So, John D. 3, 2.
Do you want me to go through what people are driving for this one?
You can tell them they don't see it, but you can spoil them, of course.
Oh, you got it as a thing, yeah?
I just got an overlay currently running here. With
Overlay,
points.
beautiful.
Stuff's all good, all good. But you can tell what you see. You're in the lobby, all good.
Okay, this Econ's just headed out onto the track in the BMW M6 GT3.
So I'm gone.
So we've got James is going to be in the Group 4 458 Ferrari.
Gonna kick down.
Quinny will be in the Renault Megane Trophy. Richie and River Ruckus will be in the 650S. Gecko's going to be in the Citroen GT. MRL Shane will be in the 458 Ferrari. Jesus will be in the Renault Megane Trophy. Little Nicky will be in the Citroen GT. Valkyrie and Hogston are both going to be in the 650S. Tiger and Hudson will be in the Renault Megane Trophy.
Oh, now that's a cool livery, Hodgson. I really do like that.
Let's have a look what we see in here.
He's basically done the McLaren, well, his own rendition of the McLaren F1 Longtail livery.
Okay, nice.
That is quite nice, I ain't gonna lie.
But yeah, looking at the selection of cars we got here, it definitely seems like Jesus is going to need to, you know, pray for some luck here because
He's in the trophy, Megane trophy.
he's in the trophy, which, as we know, really relies on you staying in the upper rev range
Yep.
on the straights in order to get the best out of
It
it.
will be a sitting duck on that straight.
So
But-
far it don't seem to have mattered.
No. It's actually a fun car to drive through that bus stop, and to that right hander, this car feels so nice. But
It's very stable.
yeah,
Yes.
it's good downforce settings. So that's...
I personally think it's quite a strong car for this track layout. Not the full layout, but for this.
Ooh, James is looking to be
So,
quite a close competitor this time around.
so I think I should have the scores for race 1. So John D. Then with 25 points after race number 1, Valkyrie with 17 and Shane with 15, and probably no big surprise there for you. Let's get back to the live. We'll head into a qualifying session number 2. Right. So let's, I have to type something. Starting so soon, right? That's my my part again for the stream. So here we go. He jumps straight into the quality. Let's have a look at the cars. If this matches with my thing, the Megane Trophy, Tardia. We have a GT by Citroën for the Race Asylum drivers. 650 McLaren. Yep, that's looking good. Thank you. All right. So let's start the qualifying session. Again, another 5 minutes of racing line ahead of us. Oh, let's go. I don't know about the time, so I was personally driving mid-13s, so probably we would see 12s from John D.
I believe John D was actually running 12s, but surprisingly enough, James was actually only a couple hundreds off John D.
That Ferrari, yeah. That Ferrari is really
Ferrari.
good. That's a really nice car, I have to admit. I did a couple of laps with it and it felt good. It felt good.
Yeah, and I noticed also that the Race Asylum drivers in the
Citroën
GT by Citroën were really down the order because, let's be honest here, this is quite the interesting choice, shall we say.
Yeah, this car looks so, I don't know, fast, but it isn't. It's a good car, but it's just like nothing spectacular. It is good on tires, it's good on fuel, it handles nicely, but it just feels like some excitement. But here we go, it's still the key. It's our onboard driver in that futuristic looking cockpit. We go into first turn at the clan. So again, the tricky part, you have to use all of the track width a little bit more, but avoid running wide with all 4 tires to not collect that track limit penalty, because this is the power section, uphill the asses. We go approaching the Watkins clan bus stop chicane, so looking at roughly the 300 or that Marshall's thingy on the left hand side, and bring it close to the right hand side over those curbs. Nice little lift for that, actual downshift from Nicky, and now back onto the power for that sweeping right-hander on that short course, and you're getting past the penalty zone, and then already heading into the final 2 turns, 200 board, keeping close to that apex, don't run too wide on the exit, and now into the final turn, carry that speed early on, that power again. Looked like a tidy lap so far. It is a 1 minute 13.9 it is, alright, that's decent. Shane with a 13.6. Shane. John D.
Hudson third.
13.3. Hodgson P1, it is in that McLaren 650, a 30.1, look at that. Great time. James in P3 in the Ferrari for AHR, 13.4. Valkyrie in P4 currently with a 13.6. So Shane 5th. Richie P6. River P7. Hudson in P8. Little Nicky P9. Tiger in P10. Gecko. Whoa, that was aggressive through that bus stop in his Citroën, close behind John D. We'll see if this is an improvement. Happening already 3.5 minutes in this short qualifying session. Just saw someone with a penalty that looks like Nicky.
James.
Oh, James as well. Sorry, Nicky. It was just a reflex.
Yeah,
I saw you.
Doesn't have a penalty.
Very close. Oh, Queenie. The car got unsettled through that final turn. Maybe compromised John Dean's run. Shane up to P2 with that lap. What about the ORT driver? Not improving so far. Gecko improved up to P8, so close gaps in that mid-pack again. Valkyrie improved. Tiger improved. So what's the situation? Hodgson still leading. 2/10. Then Shane P2 Ferrari for MRL. and McLaren for TCR. John D using that slipstream now. This is quite handy for that Renault Megane trophy. He is on a personal best. And now this is Megane trophy territory. The chicane and the next right-hander. Will they get one more lap? Maybe that's the final lap already. It's just 20 seconds to go. Yeah, looks like this is the final lap of qualifying. So last time bit down and lost through that middle sector behind the ART driver. Again into the final turn we go. So C gets a double slipstream. Shane improved.
Ooh, Shane.
Here we go. John D improved again, but got
It's
beat
not
by
enough.
Shane by just a bit. So it's Hodgson getting pole position for TCR. It looks like it. Shane.
Last minute improvement for Shane kept his place.
Yeah, that was crucial
Oh.
for Shane.
Lil Nick is still on a lap, by the way.
Nicky got that extra lap in. Oh, he's still
But they're
running.
not improving at the moment.
But yeah, wait for little Nicky. He needs to find 7/10 to get pole position. Unlikely, but maybe he can gain 1 or 2 positions. It's still close between. Look at that. Hudson and Richie and Gecko. There's basically nothing in between them. So we wait for Nicky. He's improving.
It's not enough at the moment.
No, and he's going sideways. Oh, that's and he's got a pedal
Yeah,
to
that's
mind.
a lap
That's
And
and now he's,
there are problems
he's going
with that
sideways,
decision.
going drifter all the way. So Nicky, you kept us waiting just to do that. Come on.
Trolling.
There is virtually nothing between the top three, by the way. Like,
Yes.
little over half a tenth between the top three is insane. Especially across 3 completely different cars.
It is, yeah. I will have you to have a look, Richie, if I can put that race clock on, yeah. Let's
Russell saying that Hogston was much more confident about this race.
Yeah.
It shows.
see. Oh, that should be on, yeah. Okay. All right. Ready for race number 2. So just to bring up the race results, so Hodgson taking pole position, Shane P2, then John D in P3, James P4, Valkyrie 5, alongside with Queenie for ART in P6, River, alongside with Tiger, 7 P8, and we have Gecko Racer and Richie, and Hudson and Vicky on that last row of the grid. All right, here we go. Think so we can bring up that race timer for you on screen.
Let's do this.
So we get into that one, and we should see the race time appearing somewhere. Yeah,
Well,
the top left.
Ferrari is like a rocket off the line and all.
no, that's a Group 3.
let's
That's a Group
see.
3 Ferrari. That Group 4 Ferrari is quite slow off the line. Trust
Is
me.
it?
Yeah, it's not the best. It's John D with a good start in that trophy. He's
John
like going
D.
up the middle. He's going into the lead, probably heading into the first turn. Let's see it, John D with that
got
move. He's got it. Shade on the inside of Hodgson. Hodgson keeping that
Hodgson's gonna
position
lose
for
2
now.
places
And
here.
no, he keeps that by the looks for now. But John D with a mega start. Look at that. Mega trophy, a rocket off the line. So Shane in P3 now to run into the Buster for the first time. Valkyrie in P4, McLaren and Ferrari is chasing down
Oh,
that
God.
little trophy. John
3 wide into the
He's
box.
sitting back
no.
and Hodgson going around the outside. On John D lost 2 positions. P3. So Hodgson into the lead. Shane second. Jody third. Valkyrie in P4. Tiger in P5. And it's Quinny, sixth
great
River.
job for Tiger.
In P7, Gecko in P8, so they're still running really close. James with the penalty already early doors. Nikki and on the inside, Richie with the penalty, dropped down to P11. Keeps that position probably. Hudson around
Tiger
the
joining
outside.
the race here.
And Hodgson leads after lap number 1 with 7/10. What a first lap we had.
Conti's now down to 4.
P4. Yeah.
1.6 seconds separates first to sixth.
Yeah, Tiger, yeah, with John D. So will they work together? Maybe so. Bump drafting is allowed, by the way, for this race. So you can work together. You don't have to, like, try to go for a move outside of the toes.
We've got
Maybe those trophies can work together. No, but John D had a great run. But it's Valkyrie versus Shane. Shane on the inside. Shane keeping that position. Good stuff.
fourth, fifth, and sixth all in the Renault. If they
Yep.
can work together, they could do something here.
They could.
As Hogston's running away with it a little bit
He
here.
is,
Oh,
yeah.
Richie with the 1.5 second penalty.
Oh, that
He's
drops
about
him.
to lose a lot of time there.
That
Who's
last.
got that?
James also served that penalty down to P10. So Nikki in 9th, Gecko Racer P8. Little gap to River in P7 at the lead. Oh, Hodgson lost a little bit through that final sector. Under half a second now, the gap still. John D with that fastest lap. Where is the ORT driver still running in P4, close to Valkyrie, so could use the toe probably.
Oh,
Showing his nose, but yeah, I think he will regret that on that straight, that early move. I don't know. Or maybe he get a little bit of a push. No, they're going side by side through the S's. He won't stand any chance
it
now.
would be smart if he just filtered back in right here, but
Keep
it
an
seems
eye
like
on
it's
Tiger,
going to
he'll
try
make
his
a
Yeah.
luck.
mistake.
Yeah, probably they both lost a little bit to the front two runners. Hodgson and Shane 1, 2 at the moment. Oh, Johnny caught that inside a bit too much, maybe. Not sure about it. Or he perfect line, but looks they go side by side again. Valkyrie and John D. That this is the advantage of that Megan trophy through that sector. But then again, it's the run up towards the final 2 turns, and it's Valkyrie on the inside. They go side by side again through the penultimate turn. Johnny keeps his nose in front just. So we need to go to Jaeger Camp. Come on, where's Jaeger Camp? Here's Jaeger Camp. I cannot do this race without that one. So P3. It is now. He can keep that position. We see Quinny in the blue and yellow ART delivered. Oh, Valkyrie white. That could be a penalty for the RTR driver. Let's wait. Let's
Shane's
wait. Let's
close
wait.
enough to make a challenge here.
No, Valkyrie got away
He's
with it.
safe.
What about Tiger? And that slip in P5. Again,
Oh,
Shane's
Shane.
He's going for the challenge into Buster.
yeah. Side by side they
This
go.
could be risky.
Goes in ahead.
Hodgson playing it
Hodgson's
smart.
back to have
Yeah,
it.
playing it smart. Don't want to be side by
Shane
side.
flashing
with
the
the
hazards,
hazard.
say thank you.
But look at John D again. He's
That's
back
it.
with the top 2. And the same goes for Valkyrie and Tiger and also Quinny. And who is that in P7? That's River. Or in P7 staying with the front runners. Then there's a little gap to Gecko in P8. James P9 with another 1.5 second penalty. Oh,
Is that a touch in the back?
So, Hudson in P10. And Nikki, little bit of an oopsie, and Richie.
Oh, Hudson's
And here we go. We need to
probably
go to the
going to
front.
try and take Gecko here.
Oh, Shane Hodgson, John D, Tiger, so close. Again, Hodgson with the run, looking to go side by side with Shane through the S's, and Hodgson puts his nose in front. That McLaren is a good car on that straight, and he
Oh, here we
gets
go.
it. He has it just.
Little bit of a punch, but
Whoa, 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 Johnny looking at, oh no.
Oh,
Oh, it's
got the bump.
3 wide into the bus stop. No way, this is happening. They're going sideways again. Shane in the middle of it, loses 2-3 positions. Tiger, what a move. He was like, if you're not going for it, I will be doing it.
Mate, he was just waiting for that. I'm telling you now.
Absolutely beautiful
Look
move.
at that forecast in front, and it was like, what a move. Look at that.
Alright, now they need to work together.
That
Get on
is-
the back of Hogston.
Oh my god, 3 cars in the bus stop. That is incredible.
And they're still running, so still top 7, like a little
mate.
gap for Hudson, half a
Well.
second, but it's far from over. So
Alright, here we go. We got a bump draft from John D on Tiger there, so it looks like
yeah,
we're gonna have a. This is gonna be an interesting straight. This one.
it is. It is.
Can
Yeah.
Tiger do it again?
We'll see. They need to work together to stick with that McLaren. Yeah, John D getting the bump now. I think he realized we're not standing a chance. Without, but they're getting closer and closer. Look at that. Just 1/10 to watch that into the bus stop we go. No, showing his nose briefly. Single pilot is through that bus stop. It's Hudson, Tiger, John D, Shane, Valkyrie, and Quinny, and still River Ruckus is staying with the top 6. Oh, Hodgson went wide.
on the
He
inside there.
went wide. Is it a penalty for Hodgson? I don't know. It's a dirty tires. He got away with it. By the looks, just Hodgson staying in that lead position. Let's get his perspective. And that the train behind him is insane. And here we go.
Come on, bump him. There you go.
Yeah, we see a little bit of the bump. This could be the
Little
move
bump.
for Tiger. No,
Here he
again,
goes.
he's not close enough. Yeah. So halfway through this race, and what a race it is. What a second one.
I
Again,
just
so
wish
close.
that I had a tiny piece of the patience and the skill to race this close.
Here we go again.
It is an absolute challenge to do
Shane and
this.
Valkyrie
Again,
a
this
little
time
bit
Tiger
further off
on the
this time.
inside now. He's out of that slipstream.
That's the
He'll
late
go for
breakers.
it.
Oh, he's
He'll
going
go
for it.
He's actually
He was.
going for
Oh, Tiger!
Oh,
Get
this was
in
close for
there.
Tiger. He misjudged that.
Hogston
Stop a
going
little bit.
Wobbly. It's held up John D as
But
well, which has
he-
also held up Shane.
Tiger got away with it.
Yeah, Tiger got away with it. That is incredible.
We know that McLaren's got the better pace on the straight,
Yeah.
so it won't take him much to
Was
get with him.
close for track limits. But
Yeah,
what
but
a run.
now it's a question of what does Hodgson want to do now he's in second.
Yeah.
Does he want to overtake Tiger down the straight again, or bump track to try and extend that gap from John D? It's a conundrum here.
Yeah, I mean, Tiger
It's
will
all
be a
about
sitting
bus
duck
stop.
now. We will see what happens to that poor trophy without a slip.
Oh,
What
Guinness.
we'll do
Yeah,
is
side by side with
if you're
Valkyrie.
leading, as you're going into bus stop, it is a test of who's
Oh.
got the biggest bolt.
Marched it around the outside and early in the lead with that advantage in the
gonna-
mid lane. But John D
John
now
D's gonna make them-
looking for the no,
Oh,
staying
no.
behind for now. Through the bus stop we go again. Hodgson leading, Tiger P2, John D P3, Shane in P4,
Shane on the
Valkyrie
back of
P5, yeah, Queenie 6, River still in P7, and the gap to
This
Nicky
is-
through
oh.
4 seconds roughly, and
It's
Hudson
so
in
close.
P9, Gecko 10th, Richie and James. So yeah, but they got a little bit of penalty issues, I think, Richie and James. That's why they're at the back of the grid for now with just over 5 minutes to go.
Hudson's managed to nick a couple of places in all of that madness. I think Nicky's going to get a penalty there as well, so it might be
Oh.
another one for him.
We go this time.
There you go. Nicky's got a penalty.
No, John D waiting, not going for the sand into the first zone. A little
Tiger's
bit.
gone into the back of
Little bit of a
Hodgson
bump,
little
yeah.
bit.
Could compromise the run for Tiger. He's now on his own. John D got the slip, the toe,
John D's in the best position.
and also look at Shane
Oh,
in that
Shane.
Ferrari. He's going for
Oh,
the
Shane now.
around the outside. Tiger without any slip still loses
Gonna
2
have to
positions.
get behind Shane here. Valkyrie now coming up
Valkyrie,
fast on Tiger.
through the bus stop once again. Great pictures through that flowing
Oh,
chicane.
that's
Oh.
penalty for the leader.
It's close
Hodgson
again.
might have caught a little bit too much.
Yeah,
there.
and he hit that
did.
penalty.
Oh, no!
That's unfortunate. He will be losing like 3-4 positions with that mistake next lap
Oh,
round.
hello, Shane.
Shane around the
Go on the
outside.
outside.
Shandy on the inside. No, this
Valkyrie
is
as well.
Valkyrie looking. Where's Tiger?
Valkyrie took fourth.
Valkyrie P4, yeah, and where's Quinny P6?
And now Quinny's involved again.
Oh, and River on the edge of losing that slipstream, 1.2 seconds. Oh, and Hodgson with that penalty, yeah, crossing line still leading. Under 4 minutes to go. So we will probably see John D getting into the lead by the end of that lap. Oh, I have to wait again and wait for that run up towards the bus stop. Yes, as we go for the next time round. Oh, John D a little bit.
Come Shane.
Weird line,
Shane coming round the outside.
and gets into the slipstream. Oh,
Yeah.
Hodgson, so again.
Oh, Valkyrie sneaking up the
That
inside as
Valkyrie
well.
was on the inside, yeah. So John D dropped 2
Tiger's
positions this
still there.
time.
Oh,
Oh, that's a little
Yeah,
bit
he
naughty
just,
there,
yeah,
John.
he just really cut Tiger up there.
Yeah, that's a little bit naughty.
Put away.
He's going to go round the outside.
Yes,
there on
too,
pace.
but probably not quite happening. But they're all running quite wide on the turn. So Hodgson serves that penalty now. So Shane into the lead. Valkyrie on the inside as
Oh,
well, and
here
all
we
the
go.
other cars as well. Where's
Hodgson's got
Hodgson? He's on the outside.
Gone
P5
first.
6. Oh, he lost
Is he gonna-
4 positions. Just stays in front of Quinny. So Shane leading
Quinny on
this
in
race.
there.
2 minutes 44. That's still 3 more laps, if I'm not mistaken, for the
Oh,
drivers.
Yeah,
yeah.
3 more laps.
Valkyrie P2,
My
John D
word.
P3. It's still so close at the front. Tiger in P4. And then Hodgson P5. He has a quick car on the straight, so we'll gain a couple of tenths heading towards that bus stop again. So, but that Ferrari is also not too slow.
Yeah. It's almost
It's
like you
still
don't wanna
all
be
to
leading
play
into
for
the bus
here.
stop.
Still all to play
Yeah.
for here. I mean, with how close it is, anything could happen.
Valkyrie has to go defensive.
I'm watching
Look at that.
everything from the view of Hogston here. And it's
Yeah.
brilliant.
Again,
Absolutely
different
incredible
lines for
light.
John D and Valkyrie through that bus stop. But Valkyrie keeps that line. But Shane with a great run, half a second that gap now for the Ferrari driver. So Valkyrie
One of the
P2, John
biggest
D
we've seen all
P3.
race.
Yeah, as Tiger looks down the inside.
Oh, here he goes.
Oh,
He's going to send him wide.
Oh, a bit
Oh, it's
wide,
gonna be a
yeah.
penalty,
No,
maybe
I
for
think
both of them.
both get lucky with that contact. But dirty tires probably not the best run, so
Here comes Quinny.
they got away with it. So P4 still within
you.
1.2 seconds. Hodgson P5, Winnie in 6, and River in P7. What about the rest? Sorry for you guys, but it's just crazy racing at the front. So Nikki and Hudson for ZFS in P8 and P9. And then we have Richie, Gecko, and James battling for P10, 11, and 12. So everyone has a battle, something to fight for. That's great to see.
Oh.
Great to see.
Tiger's found himself in third, but he's losing.
Yeah.
There's a gap forming.
Hodgson inside. No, wasn't close enough.
Very well taken.
And again, compromised run for John Deere.
oh,
1.5 seconds for Queenie. That gets him out of that fight, unfortunately. With 30 seconds to go on that final
it's
lap
an
as well.
absolute
So
shame,
yeah, so
Quinny.
that's he was staying with those front cars all the time. Now 1.5. And
So I
it's-
will
okay.
say this leading pack is going to get one more lap.
Yeah,
The back runners in 8th down to last will probably finish on this lap.
looks like yeah. So Shane leading the fight on
Here we
the
go.
starting the final lap. Valkyrie P2, Tiger P3, John D P4, Hodgson P5. Winner Queenie with that 1.5 second penalty in P6, River P7. So we will
Oh, no,
see
they do get a
Hudson,
final lap.
Nikki get the final lap. Richie, Gecko, and James, everyone on that final lap there. Once it goes, Richie with a 1.5 second penalty as well. So we will be probably finishing P12 that race. We'll go back to the lead, of course. No, it's
Hudson
the
getting
top
eighth.
3. No, I think Shane, Valkyrie,
Here we
and
go.
Tiger. The
Yeah, I
gap
think
to
John
D's
D's
too much.
sitting duck here.
And Valkyrie around the outside is side by side. Valkyrie versus Shane. Bit of contact.
Go on, Tiger.
Oh,
Go on,
Tiger uses that
Oh!
Robbie. No. Shane
Go
keeps
on,
that
mate.
position for now.
Go on, Tiger.
Tiger around the outside. Will he
Come
get
on.
the move? No. Shane keeps that position for now. Can he keep it on the track, within the track limits? Yes, he can. Shane defending that position now. Covering the inside line.
There is
Tiger around the
one
outside.
more opportunity for
Yeah.
Tiger here.
You're gonna
If he
allow
keeps
Valkyrie
her on
And
the
Valkyrie
outside,
on
he
the
could
inside.
get run on the inside into the final turn.
Go on, Tiger.
Shane-
Here we go.
Oh,
He's
it's
going for
a
it.
late
Oh,
move. No, he
Oh,
was
no.
going for it. Shane will probably win it.
Oh,
No,
no.
it's around to the line. He lost speed to win.
Oh,
Valkyrie
my
wins
God.
it. Valkyrie with the run. And it's Saudi P2. Shane P3, Tiger P4, Hodgson P5, Quiddy P7,
Oh,
River
that
with
was-
Nikki,
That was
Hodgson.
absolutely incredible.
Whoa.
Tigers
James
dive for
Scott.
victory,
And-
handed it to
Oh,
Valkyrie.
yeah, that little contact.
I mean,
wow.
Oh,
I
my
mean,
God.
it was a risk that needed to be taken, and unfortunately, it didn't pay off in this instance. Regardless
Valkyrie,
of
mate.
that was some incredible racing from the top 7 throughout the entire race. Like,
Surely we've peaked too early. That can't be top, surely.
Yeah.
I think we peaked. I
God.
think we peaked.
We do, but we still have 2 more races to go. So we
But
go.
yeah.
Ooh, the
That
East
was-
Coast. Is it East
that
Coast?
was
No,
crazy.
It's East Coast. It is.
That was
Unfortunately,
absolutely
that
mental.
does mark the end of John D's winning streak.
Yep. It is the Dirty South with Road Atlanta, by the way. But here we go. You know what I mean? So we're looking at 1 minute 17. So that qualifying time should be. Yeah. Here we go.
I think it's a good opportunity to point out the work you've done for this Jaeger instead of doing it at the end of the stream when no one's here. We're getting this sort of racing from something you've created. mate.
It's
So,
absolutely
on behalf
crazy
of
what we
all the
see. Yeah.
On behalf of all the communities involved, thank you, mate. You do a great
Yeah,
job.
Thank you.
couldn't
guys.
agree more.
So then let's update the scores again. So bear
Let's
with
have a
me
look at
for
what
a
we
second.
got now. Ooh.
Oh, yeah. Tom Fear just had something important there. Valkyrie's the first person to peak JD all year.
Here we go.
That's also true.
And there was how much? What was the what was the time difference?
Not much.
Not much.
An ant's cock.
Yeah, pretty much. But we should see a bit more variety now that we're in the Group 3s. Well, front-wheel drive Group 3s, I should say.
It's the FR race. Yeah,
Well, FR.
exactly. Yeah.
Oh, I'm just gonna quickly grab a juice. I'm sweating after that.
Interesting, Hodgson's gone for that.
It's not the
See
Genesis.
what the other car would have been for.
It's not the Genesis X, right? Crazy. Okay.
Yeah, let me just see. Pinned messages. Oh. Oh, okay. That's an interesting choice by Hodgson. Maybe he wanted the variety, or maybe he prefers this car over
Yeah.
the other choice he could have gone for.
Yeah, maybe. Let's see the race result again on stream. Valkyrie, yeah, with the victories. So Tiger with that fastest lap. Okay. So Shane. I'm nearly there. I'm nearly there with the points.
It's alright.
Oh, what did I miss?
Not much. Just having a look at the cars. They definitely have more variety this time around.
Yeah, they had a choice this time, didn't they? I'm surprised. To see
Yeah,
Quinny
choice
down for
between
the
two
Z4
Route
there.
3 front engine cars, and then a choice of two mid-engined cars, or rear-engined in the Porsche's case. Oh, Shane! That's not how you do that turn.
Right, so quick update on the scores. After 2 races, it's still John Deere leading with 43 points, Valkyrie 37, Shane 31, so top 3, little gap already for the podium. But there's still 2 races to go. It is, and go to the screen and have a look at the car. So we see Genesis X, we see the M6 BMW, Corvette C7, okay, interesting, Mustang 4 Race Asylum, okay, bit surprised to see that. I would have thought they would go for the Subaru BRZ. They had that as well. Hodgson for the Turismo.
They had the Genesis X or the Z4, didn't they?
Some had
No, Race Asylum.
Race Asylum had the Subaru BRZ as their other FR car, but they opted for the Mustang by the looks. So CLR went for that RCF, and Quinny went for that Z4. Yeah, come on.
I was surprised at that.
Right.
I mean,
But keep an eye out for that RCF. That car seems to be since the last update seems to be a bit tasty.
It is the older version, by the way. They opted for that prototype version, not for that RCF.
oh
2017.
no!
Yeah. The small details.
Okay.
Yeah.
Hang on.
God,
Oh no!
God knows why.
Why is it the proto? Why is it the shit one?
So the Genesis is fast as hell round here, but it's like turning a fucking boat.
All right, so let's get ready for qualifying number 3. 5 minutes again at Road Atlanta in Group 3 FR cars. So a variety of cars as stated earlier. Again, 5 minutes it is for this one, and let's go. Yeah, race infos.
Will Nicky get out first again? Oh no, it's a ZFS driver out first this time.
No, it is a Mustang.
It is Nicky.
It is Neil Nicky.
It is Nicky.
He's-
Oh, sorry, them colours are so close
Nicky,
to ZFS
Shane,
colours.
and then
Yeah, that's
John D.
When we raced them last, we had a bit of a clash, I think.
Yeah, I mean orange and black, but that orange and that Race Asylum orange a bit similar, but it's all good. So all drivers are out on track. Just quickly check. Yep. Right. So it will be Little Nicky in his Ford Mustang Group 3.
They're all out, and the James is coming out onto the track now. I think he wanted some room.
Yeah, or maybe had a mistake. I don't know. Decided to back out. Right. Nicky, cockpit view onboard driver. for the third time in a row for qualifying. Let's go, coming round the final sector into the final turn, and he starts that lap now. Edge Road Atlanta crossing the line in that Ford Mustang. Should be good on that straight line. Braking for the first time, dropping 2 gears. Early on the power again, don't run too wide. We've all been there, visiting the grass and barrier into the blind right-hander chicane. We go nice smooth line into the SS section. We go downhill. It is right, left, and then another sideways.
Ooh!
Then that left-hander, so easy to pick up penalty if you run too wide on the exit. Couldn't carry that speed he wanted to probably into the double right-hander again. Also a crucial section, especially the second one, because it's the run onto the long back straight.
He's going to get overtaken by the Genesis at this rate.
Yeah, nice little slipstream for John D. Oh, he's backing out of it.
Look at
He's not having it.
I would
He's
would
not
as well
having
with
it.
Fussy in
Yeah,
So
I
we-
would.
So we go with John D. So finishing that lap in this Genesis X into the downhill chicane. We go left, right,
Gonna hinder Shane that.
then under the bridge, pit entry. We don't need that today. And now coming round the final turn, it is a 116.6. Holy moly.
Wow.
I was like,
God.
yeah, 117s would be good.
Ooh, and Valkyrie's right there with him.
Yeah, both in the same car. That's interesting this time. Both in that Genesis X. Shane currently in P3 in his AMG. Gecko 4th in that white livery.
Oh,
Tiger
bit
P5
wide
currently
for
in a
Shane.
Corvette.
Get the penalty for that, or did he get away with it? No, he got a penalty.
Richie 1 second penalty. Not helping.
Who's that?
River
Facing
parking
the wrong way. Oh, it's River.
sideways, waiting.
Oh,
River's facing the wrong way.
Yeah, can't park there, sir. Winnie in that set
Don't
4.
park there, mate.
MP8. James
Ooh, Nicky's going slow.
17.9.
1 second's
Where's
worth of penalty
James?
for Richie.
P4 currently. So second timed lap for John D. 16.6. I mean, yeah. That's a different level. He doesn't improve, but 16.7 basically confirmed that lap. Valkyrie, a cool down lap by the looks in 19. The final lap for Valkyrie, for the drivers now. Oh, Shane on that final lap. Gecko Racer up to P4. James in P5 with a penalty. Is this the final lap already? Winnie improved to 18.1. Not into the top 8, so Tiger still sitting in P6, Richie P7, and the River in P8, Quinny P9, in that Z4, Hudson P10, Nicky again. Qualifying doesn't seem to be a strong point today. This looked wide again, not sure.
Oh, who's that? Valkyrie went into the
Yeah.
wall there.
Nicky with a penalty, so qualifying not the thing, and Hodgson in P12 also probably struggling with that GTR a little bit to get a lap in. Bailed out of that first lap by the looks. We wait for Hodgson to come around, set a lap time.
Tiger could get a couple of places here. Just
John
coming up to
D
the final turn.
16.4, another improvement. And Hodgson,
Oh,
Shane P3
Here
improved.
comes Hodgson round 3.
Tiger
Yeah.
gets first.
Tiger P3 and Hodgson
Hodgson
P5.
P5.
17.6.
Oh, all the way from the back.
But his Gecko Racer is still running. Oh, 27 seconds down. Probably won't be improving. What about James? He managed to get that final lap run.
Been plagued with penalties so far.
Yeah, his River improved as well. And James is improving. Could move up. Maybe 2 positions. P5 is doable in his BMW M6. Comes round.
That's it. Kept it nice and calm there.
Just one more turn. And It's
Two
a
places.
17.7.
Oh,
No,
just the one.
just one. Just jumped
Hoxton
Gecko.
keeps fifth.
Yep. So that's John D taking pole position.
We've got that leading pack in first to fifth again.
Yeah, but that's a
Yeah.
crazy gap. John D with half a second to Valkyrie, and then it's getting closer in that mid pack again. Yeah.
Oh, yeah, that's a wow. Nearly a 1 second gap between first and third.
It is.
But that is qualifying pace,
Yeah,
not
yeah.
race pace.
It's qualifying.
Yeah.
It's the same settings, so equal conditions, no tire wear, no fuel. Whatever.
Hopefully there's enough fighting to bring them
Yeah.
times down. And
All right, let's get race 3 underway. "15 minutes at Road Atlanta in Q3. Here go. Into the spectate mode. You have everything on the screen. Perfect. We wait for the red lights to show. It's come on. 1, 2,
it's gonna be
3,
interesting.
4, 5. The front two should have the same start. Probably. What about Tiger in that Corvette? Not too shabby. That AMG also quite good. So Tiger already on the inside, but it's not. Is he close enough to go? They go side by side into the first turn. Tiger and Valkyrie around the outside. They go side by side into
It's
the
gonna get
next one.
tight
No, Tiger backing out. Staying in P3. Shane fourth. Then it's Hodgson P5, James P6, Gecko Racer P7, River in P8, Quinny 9th, Lil Nicky P10, Hudson P10, and Richie in P12. So Nicky again gained 2 positions off the line. And
This is where we fear they'll be separated, though.
this could happen, yeah, very early doors. John D and Valkyrie, but that mid-pack battle could get very, very tasty again. Let's see if Tiger can keep up in that Corvette. Lost. Yeah, 7/10 already. Gaining a little bit down that back straight. We'll wait for the first lap.
It will be the C7 will be better in through the corner. It might be where he gets the little bits back off that straight.
So for now, it is line of stern. Oh, we see someone in the back of James! James spun it.
I think they might have had a little bit of a lag nudge right there.
Yeah, there was a little bit
going
of
through the
contact
chicane.
between James and Winnie, and then James avoided the other cars and then lost control. Unlucky for James. Can he fight back? Can he gain another position? That is the question. So John D 1 second already, the gap to Valkyrie in P2. Another 8, 9, 10th to Tiger in P3. You keeps that position. Shane and Hodgson P4 and P5. And then there's a gap to Gecko Racer in that Ford Mustang. Quinny then P7, River in P8, Hudson P9 with half a second penalty though. We'll be serving that penalty coming. Now round those 2 right-handers onto the back straight. What's the gap to Richie? Half a second, so we will lose that position to Richie. Richie will blast past that Corvette. And it's P9 for Richie, P10 for Hudson, Nicky in P11, and James here in P12. Unlucky opening lap for the AHR driver. What can he do? So,
Oh, fastest lap 16.7 for Valkyrie.
yep, not letting John D drive away with it. That easy. Tiger opened up that gap to Shane, roughly a second. Shane and Hodgson there having a little battle. We go on board with Hodgson.
Shane pushing hard there.
Yeah, too much, not the best exit. Has to go defensive. And the penalty on
he
top.
gets the penalty.
That's doesn't really help. So they will
And he will
lose
serve it
contact.
straight
Yep,
away.
and they will lose contact with Tiger. So Shane now slowed down. Hodgson gets past the gap to Tiger. Yeah, 1.6. So Tiger out of that slip, but also lost that slipstream to Valkyrie and John D. So the top two, they are running away with it. Tiger in
He was
P3.
going to be reliant on the front two fighting eventually to get Tiger back into it.
Yeah, and Gecko Racer is back with Hodgson and Shane. Just half a second. Then it's Quinny, River, and Richie, 7, 8, and 9. And also, I see that that's Lil Nicky in his Mustang in P10 on the back of that crew. And we have Hudson not feeling that Corvette at the moment. And James slowly getting up to pace. Now 17.3, that's more like the lap times. But he had 23 seconds down the road after that whoopsies on that first lap. 2 spins, I think, we witnessed. So top two within a second. 2.8 that gap to Tiger now. Wow, they are flying. The front two again. Not surprising.
Valkyrie in the slip.
Both
Oh,
ORT and RTR were in the finals for the CTC. So they show their pace.
Valkyrie is finding that little bit extra to chip away at that gap just slowly.
Basically the same lap
Wow.
time, but Chaudi snapped
It just, yeah.
and he grabbed that fastest lap for now, 16.6. Not much separate in those two. Tiger in P3, Hodgson in P4, Shane trying to stay with Hodgson now. After serving that penalty, still has that slip. Gecko Racer in that Mustang, not getting that much closer. 1.3, 1.4 for the assist.
Little Nicky being passed by Richie, who's got a penalty
Yep.
to serve.
And also River and
He's come back. again,
Quinny, they are having a nice fight for P7 and P8. This is close. Nicky and Richie with that penalty will lose contact to Nicky, and Nicky trying to catch River and Quinny for P7 and 8 and 9 probably. Yeah, Nicky has to slip. 1 second and coming down. Richie just loses that slipstream now. Fortunately, what about Hudson? Got back into Richie's slipstream. Well, that's good news. And James still driving all by himself, unfortunately. So it's still tense between the front two, but the gap is not coming down. Roughly hovering around that 1 second mark. Yeah, insane pace from both of the drivers. And Hodgson is like gaining a little bit on Tiger, but back into that
Valkyrie
slipstream.
picked up a penalty.
Oh yeah, half a second. Serving a penalty now. Did that. And Hodgson is flying. Closing that gap. Gets a nice little draft down that line as well to help his little prick, that GTR, to go a little bit quicker down that straight. Nice lap times from Hodgson. 1 second that gap. Shane dropped out of that slipstream. Was there a penalty involved this lap round? I don't know. See, he's 79. Yeah, that's just loses up to half a second a lap at the moment. Gecko P6. This is still a nice close battle. Nicky P9, River P8, and Quinny P7. Quinny in that Z4. Come on, little BMW. Go for it. And River trying to find a gap somewhere. Through the SS we go. They stay within the track limits, all three of the drivers. And probably Nikki with the best straight line speed out of this battle group.
Hogston is half a second off a Tiger now. And onto the back straight. Not close enough to make a move yet, but chipping away.
Yep.
Getting faster
Here we go.
every lap.
Winnie, River, and Nikki. Nikki and River side by side. River gets a little bit of slipstream assist, and they go side by side into the final turn. Oh, late move from River. Challenging Quinny. Oh, and Gecko left. Nikki lost it as well, so looks like a disconnect for Gecko and Nikki. What happened?
A little bit greedy on the pedal there.
What happened? Let's see his perspective. Yep, that rear just power oversteer in that Mustang, and unlucky that incident for Nikki. Dropped down to Peter and James in P11. So Hudson then gained 2 positions, I think.
Hogston is all over Tiger.
Let's go to this one, half a second. And then again, GTR not quick enough on that straight.
Tiger just got an excellent exit out the corner there, but going into it, Hogston was all over him.
Yeah, the S is probably really strong in the GTR compared to that Corvette. But then straight line power, just too much for now. A little bit. A wiggle.
Oh, you had to go off the accelerator there.
And Valkyrie, after serving that penalty, 2.2 seconds now, the gap to John D. So it looks like a stress-free race for the top 2. The Tiger under pressure, yeah. Let's see the S's from Tiger's perspective. We see where the GTR is gaining. Good exit. Again, under half a second. It is approaching the next braking zone. And again, this is where the Corvette gains usually. Yeah, opening up that gap slightly. But
he's getting closer every time though.
That's true. But not losing, but also not gaining, basically. That's straight.
What do we reckon? Another 3 or 4 laps?
So 3.5 laps to go. Yeah, 3 laps. Maybe 4. 3 laps. Yeah, 3 laps it is.
Tiger's pulled that gap again.
You see that run. Nice one from Hodgson. Again, gaining through that middle sector.
Ruckus is back at it again with Quinny.
Let's see. Yeah, even closer.
Oh, Richie's joining in.
Let's get Richie's perspective. See, oh, River nearly lost it. Just gives Richie the run.
Mate.
Well held, yeah.
Oh, he did well to hold that.
But Richie moves up into P7 now, trying to put some pressure on, Quinny. So, Quinny doing a great job in set 4 to defend that position.
Yeah, we mocked it a little bit, didn't we?
Yeah, maybe. And what about Tiger and Hodgson? 7/8 tenths now. The gap's a good final sector for Tiger to open up that gap. A little bit of a breather now. But again, look at that speed that GTR can carry through that first turn. Oh, 2/10.
3.5 seconds the gap between first and second there.
Again, will we see a run happening? Tiger very consistent. Mid to low 117s. And this time 3/10 coming out of the double right-hander. This is probably the closest we've seen for a while. No,
I
again,
think it is.
better exit again for Tiger. Initially got that traction down and pulling away half a second again. And now this,
Much better straight line speed.
it
for that
is,
corner.
yeah. Whoa. Aggressive run into that downhill chicane. Actually, the fastest lap. he stole it from John
They're trading them
It's-
there, aren't they?
And it's the final lap for John B. 3 seconds. That lead. Mercury in P2, Tiger P3, Hodgson in P4, Shane in P5, Winnie still running in P6, followed by Richie and River, the two CLR drivers. Then Hudson in P9 for ZFS, James in P10, and Lil Nicky in P11 with Gecko Racer unfortunately disconnecting from the lobby. So, and it is.
Oh! Hodgson got a bit lively on the back wheel there.
Still close, it's still close, yeah. Again, double right-hander coming onto the back straight. Again, he's pushing. He's really close now. That is 3/10 this time. Will we see a move? John D on the end of that back straight already. He will win the base. He is popular also. Again, so see, Hodgson in the draft, 4/10. No, probably Tiger will keep that position. So John D coming round the penultimate turn. Under the bridge into the final turn we go, and John D with another victory, and will be the fastest lap as well. It's a 60.59. Wow, yeah, he got that fastest lap back. Mercury P3 and P2 Tiger keeping that P3 just touched in P4. Shane finishes in P5. What about Quinny, Richie and River? Quinny defends that P6 like a maniac. And Richie and River, two CLR drivers. We have a photo finish, so Quinny will come home in P6 and Richie and River go side by side. Richie got it. It's a photo finish. It's the same time, basically. It's the same time, Jen. Look at that.
Hudson comes in ninth.
P9,
Well done,
James in 10th, and Lil Nicky finished that race in P11. So James handbraking it over the line in P10. It is. All right. Save. Line. Grab screenshots. And then we go to the final race of the evening already. Oh man. So
It's been a great evening of racing so far.
let's where is Brands Hatch? Don't hide from me. I know you're there somewhere. Show me here. No, this look. Where's Brands Hatch? Come on. The Grand Prix circuit it is. Afternoon, we have looking at roughly 1 minute 22, so at 90 seconds. All right. Someone's not playing nice. Come on. Yeah. Change the settings,
Did we
please.
manage to get Gecko back?
No, I haven't checked.
Not yet.
Save the settings in case. So that's better. Right. Intermission time. And some messages and chat. Qualifying. Update the results for you and for me as well. 3.
Here we go, your gecko's back. Welcome back, Gecko.
Very concentrated, by the way, to put in the numbers. So I'm not talking, because I usually mess things up. I'm talking. Be back soon. Had a little bit of background music on, so hope that's okay. Where's Nikki? Qualifying, alright, here we go. Back second. Tiger third. So you see the gap between Richie and River. 0.352, 0.357. Yeah, okay, Richie, well played.
Excellent between them two.
It's an MP9. James. 10. Little Nicky. Who scores P12. So. That's looking good, so we can do the overall points. Bring up the scores after 3 races. It is John D increasing his lead, 68 points, 56 for victory in P3. Shane in P2, Shane P3, 41, and Tiger closed that gap, 36 points. Also Hodgson, 33. So I think the final podium spot in the overall standings is still up for grabs for Shane, Tiger, and Hodgson, but it looks okay. So, back to the lobby. Brands Edge, Group 3 MR cars. We have a bunch of Ferraris, Italia, I have a Porsche. And here we have a McLaren, also a Peugeot RZZ, 2 of them, versus Salem Travers, and also some Renault RS01s. That one. Right.
Got a good mix of cars here. This is going to be another close one.
A closer one, also a difficult one at Brands Hatch overtaking. We all know that's not that easy. So Hodgson, check in. We want to start that quali session.
He's probably thinking which car to use. And he's gone for
the RS01.
RS01.
Here we go. Who needs warm-up? He just decided to use to chat on the car. Alright, so we go with the qualifying session again. 5 minutes it is for the final and 4th race of the CTC Allstars Event 2024. Yeah, MR cars at Brands Hatch should be fun in Group 3. We'll see.
What cars are we thinking are the fastest?
If you can handle that Ferrari, it should be good. That
I'm
Porsche
thinking
is
McLaren
definitely
and the
good.
Renault.
That McLaren, I don't know. It got a little bit of a buff, but I'm still not sure about the acceleration. So I still think that Porsche, that Renault is a really, I think it's an I don't know, underdog, dark horse, something like that. Definitely.
Yeah, the Renault's definitely a dark horse. Though I do feel that the size car is obviously going to be the Peugeot.
Yeah, the Peugeot is really nice to drive. Actually, I said the other day it's probably the better Porsche at the moment. So. Yeah. We'll see. But also I think it's
Who's getting out
There
first?
goes
Oh,
Nicky.
that
Yeah,
looks
it's
like
Lil
Lil
Nicky
Nicky.
again.
Yeah, Lil Nicky in the Peugeot,
But
The RCZ.
again,
followed by Richie in the RSO1.
and we have Valkyrie and Sean Deep, both again driving the same car, the Ferrari 458 Italia Group 3. So
Swings nice and even, doesn't it, for the last race?
watch out for them, yeah. So Lil Nicky in that Peugeot RCZ, and we have Richie in that Renault RSO1, John D in the Ferrari, Gecko Racer in that Peugeot, Valkyrie in another Ferrari, James in the only Porsche 911, Shane in an Renault RSO1 Tiger, McLaren 650S, it is River RS01, Hudson with that McLaren, Winnie Ferrari, and Hodgson Renault. It is alright. Here we go. Coming into the final sector, Lil Nicky. And again, let's keep traditions like every qualifying we had so far. Lil Nicky went out first, so he will be our onboard driver for that first flying lap. Coming around the final turn, starting the lap. Now braking for the first time between the two and the one board, keeping it close to that apex. Don't run too wide, obviously, on that exit. That was close, but perfect line. Into Druids we go. Down into first gear, second gear on exit, probably, yeah. Here we go. Now again, important corner, using all of the run-up area and a little bit more. Braking for 30s. Let's see, keeping it nice and tight through that inside curve. Early on the power again, for the back straight we go. A little time to breathe. So far, looking really tidy this lap. After the two board, down into fourth gear, keeping it close to that inside curve again. The two right-handers coming up, single down. No issues at all. Cutting the inside, I could have cut more a little bit for my liking. You can get away with it. Into the downhill left we go. Past the penalty zone, under the bridge, just for the one, onto the anchors. Up onto the power again for that final turn. Don't run too wide, it's so easy to lose that car on a good lap, and it is a 1:22.23.0. Close to a 22. What about John D? A 22.0. Yeah, I was predicting 21s for John D. We'll see Valkyrie with a 22.3. Japes with a 22.6. So Nicky in P4. Just Shane in P5. Only Gecko P6. Hudson 7th. Tiger dropped down to P9. Someone jumped. River in 10th. Hodgson and Richie on the outlap messed up that first qualifying run by the looks. Had an incident somewhere. So let's go to Valkyrie. Lou would be improving on that lap.
Just a little.
A little bit. Onto the grass. Oh, lost it. That won't be an improvement. What about John D? Forward, he a little bit down on his time, but still very close to it. Will we see that 21 happening? It's a decent run and will be starting the final lap of his qualifying session. 21-22. No, lost a little bit. Same goes for Valkyrie, not improving on that lap. So last lap, James P3 also didn't improve this time around. Nikki in P4, Shane P5 improved. 23.0. Quinny coming around that final turn, a 23.0 as well. It's so close between, look at that, Shane, Quinny and Hudson. Close gaps. Gecko in P8, River currently sitting in P9, Tiger P10.
I've been
But-
watching Tiger, he's been struggling with
Yeah.
his car, but he seems to be finding the line.
Now, yeah. Just saw that 1.5 tenths. So he's looking for an improvement. Nearly 3 tenths. They're a bit wide on the exit of Surtees. Might have lost him a little bit, but maybe gets some slipstream assist down that back straight. Maybe just a little bit. If had lost time, lost a little bit, still up for an improvement. P10, can he get past River? Richie improved up to P8 for the CLR driver. What about John D now coming round? Nikki improved again. P3 it is, and it's a 122.3 for John D. No 21 happening. What about Valkyrie? 21, no 22. Oh, nearly got pole position. That was close. What about Shane finishing this lap? Don't think this is an improvement for James. So we'll.
Tiger should jump 1 or 2.
Where is Tiger? Yeah.
Many.
23.4. He's behind. And what about Ashton? 23.4.
Wow.
P11.
Ooh.
But also close gaps between the drivers. And bring up the quality results. If screenshots for later. And we have a quick look. So John D and Valkyrie really closed and nearly half a second. Nikki
I
and
think you're
James.
still in intermission stream, mate.
No, I'm not.
Okay.
You had a little bit
I
of,
just
of music happening as well. Look at that, all the service for you. Yeah, I was, but we still see the result now. And yes, where was I? James 4th, Shane in P5, and look at those gaps. Shane, Winnie, not much separating those two. Hudson also good performance. P7 in that McLaren. Richie P8, then Gecko, River, Hodgson, and Tiger did a 10th each other. All right, let's start that final race of the evening, final race of the CTC season.
Whew. Well, we've got our two leaders fighting for the title, right?
Valkyrie
Can
would
he
need
do
to
it?
win and John D finish outside of the podium. That's pretty unlikely, but we'll never know.
Let's hope
Brad
we get a
Hatch.
race like that second one.
Yeah, Brandt claims many victims usually at some point. Playing in the caddy leader is definitely something that's happening. This track. All right,
Let's do this.
let's do it. So we hear the engines. Also the Ferraris in Group 3 east of the line, so the top two should have a great opportunity to open up that gap early. And here we go. Away we go for the final race. And it's John D keeping P1. Valkyrie P2, also Nikki in that Peugeot. Good start. Shane
Nice and clean.
P4.
Mm-hmm.
Winnie P5. And it's James looking for a way. Richie losing it nearly. And then heavy contact with James.
Hudson
James on the
getting up to
inside.
7th in that.
But Richie on the inside now, Hudson on the outside. It's James also on the inside as well. We're going into Druids this time. James with the better run, the better line. P6 for James. Richie dropped down to P8 and touches the grass, loses the pace. Tiger moved up 2 positions already, has the run on Richie. with a slipstream. Getting round Richie before the braking zone. Yeah, Richie P10, Hodgson P11, River P12.
Hudson's
Someone
been
is
knocked
wide, yeah,
wide.
Hudson, but manages to get the car back onto the track. John, leaving an early lead, half a second, 6 tenths already. The gap to Valkyrie P2, Little Nicky P3, trying to stay with those two. Then it's Shane in P4. Quinny under pressure. James with the dive, looking down the inside. And he made that move stick just. We also see. No, it looked closer, sorry. Was jumping between, so Quinny in P6, Gecko P7, Tiger up to P8 after starting last. Gained 4 positions on that opening lap. Richie 9th, Hudson P10 after that little off-track. River in P11 and Hodgson wide and spins it. And that's probably the end for Hodgson for this race. Yeah,
Tiger up to 7th.
Tiger got past Gecko by the looks.
Yeah, Gecko
Lagging a little bit.
had a little moment going into Druids.
Richie 9th, Hudson and River. Can River gain on Hudson? No, not close enough on that back straight.
Ooh,
Oh, Johnny with a little bit of a wiggle.
Valkyrie nearly lost it there.
Yeah.
Managed to hold on to it. It's a 1.6 second gap now.
And then Nicky in P3. Being within half a second. It's purple on that. Well, but it's lap 2. Okay, I got a bit too excited. Sorry. But still. We go 22.3. Yep, 22.7 for Little Nicky. By lap Shane, 23.1 in P4, then James in P5. Again on Quinny, P6, Tiger, P7. We have then Gecko, Razor, and Richie. Richie looking down the inside. Not close enough this time. Gecko staying in P8. Richie P9. Hudson and River still running P10, P11, and about Hodgson. Head down. Let's see. Maybe some mistakes will happen from the other drivers. Never give up. It's the theme.
Definitely not here.
No, not here, no. But 1.4 seconds already. That gap for Chaundi. We having the nice lead early. And let's see if Valkyrie can keep up with that pace. Touch that grass, but open up that gap to Little Nicky a little bit. And Shane closing that gap on Nicky. So with Shane finishing P4 at the moment, I think he would finish P3 overall. It's between Shane and Tiger, probably for P3. Tiger in P7 at the moment, but is at the back of Winnie now. Definitely making some moves. One position, who knows, could be crucial in the end to finish on the podium. Ferrari versus McLaren. Let's get the onboard perspectives running for that lap. See, a good run under 3/10 that gap. Heading on to the back straight. This could be the run. See, no, wasn't close enough this time. Maybe just apply some pressure. Force the driver into a mistake.
Yeah.
We'll stay on board. See here. Nice lines. Don't touch the cross.
Oh, you've heard about that one blade of grass.
Oh, Queenie a bit wide. Oh, Tiger, no!
Oh,
What a save!
How did he hold that?
Reflexes of a cat.
Okay, now.
Wow. It was a moment, definitely.
Valkyrie sets her fastest first sector. Keep
Fastest lap of the
keeping
race.
with-
Yeah.
Oh, I didn't see that.
Hudson still running in P10, but River now really close. Can he go for a move? Coming out of Sochi's. See that? That could be also doable. 310. But that McLaren has some lags, stays just in front. And so intense racing, nevertheless, between the drivers. And what about Hodgson? Yeah, 23.4. Probably, yeah, was more concerned about choosing or picking the car than doing some practice. Trying to get into a rhythm. 10 seconds the gap to River at the moment. We see a new fastest lap, nearly sounding like 1/1000th of a second slower than Valkyrie last time around. It's on Valkyrie, we see a little bit of travel. And Nikki under pressure, lost contact to Valkyrie, but it's Shane right behind, and also James P5 in his Porsche. Within a second of Shane, so those three might be battling, and we also have Ginner, Quinny and Tiger. P6, P7 Tiger now really close.
John D has got his foot to the floor. He's on an absolute flyer.
Stay on board with Tiger. The 2/10, but not close enough this time. And it's 8 minutes in, so just 7 minutes to go. Time to think about going for some moves now. A bit late, missed that apex slightly. Close, but again, not close enough. But look at this one. Nikki, James, and Shane. James got past Nikki. James now with the opportunity. Shane going defensive. James looking around the outside. Is it possible? Also late move. James, Shane with the defensive move.
It's exactly what little Nicky wants to see at that point.
It's Nikki's perspective there. James trying to find a way past Shane.
All over each other.
Yep. And James didn't get that apex. But Nikki with a good one. I think won't be close enough, so Shane has half a second roughly. At the moment, James now under pressure again. He tried to attack Shane, and Nikki is close. 6 minutes to go. Those three are really close. Quinny and Tiger both are catching this battle group for P3 as well. With that, then it's Gecko a bit by himself in P8. It's got up to P9. Where's we lost Richie? Richie bottled it somewhere.
Richie's
dropped down
in
to
a
P12
fight with Hogston.
Yep.
He found himself a race.
Yeah, and River's still behind. Hudson not getting closer. So John D 2.8 and yeah, John D has the fastest lap again. 22.0. 2.7 seconds to gap. Valkyrie a bit wide on the exit. Now let's go back to the battle of P3. Shane, James, Lil Nicky, and also Quinny and Tiger not too far behind. 1.3 seconds. Just that gap for those two drivers. With probably 4 laps, this including, still to go. And James now really close, had a great run. Purple for James with that slipstream, but now Shane goes defensive, so there goes the purple lap, definitely. But don't think James is hunting that fastest lap, he's hunting the podium. He wants to get P3, But it goes a little bit wide, nearly loses the car. What a catch it was.
Bloody hell.
But again, lost some momentum, lost some speed.
I've never seen so many tank slapper saves in one evening.
Skill. I mean,
Unreal.
James is an alien on pad, so he knows what to do. And here we go, Quinny versus Tiger. Tiger around the outside. No, not gonna happen. This time, but still there. They go side by side. Quinny has the inside four truths. Tiger his nose in front. Can he go around it all the way? No, Quinny defends the position, but they are losing time now too. Nicky, James, and Shane, of course, with that fighting. And here comes Gecko Racer in P8. Just 1.2 seconds the gap. So 3 seconds between John D and Valkyrie. Shane, James, and Nicky, those three. The battle for the final podium position is still on. Shane under pressure. Can he keep his cool? That is the question. It's a decent run. 5, 6, 10th again. Oh, James, very close. Good at grass.
Dangerously.
Yeah, they do.
Little Nicky doing well, just patiently staying with him at the moment.
That's all he can do. I think now we saw James and Shane running side by side through some of the corners. That's probably what Nicky wants to see again. So just over 2 minutes to go. 2 more laps it is. And for the drivers, Shane in P3, James P4, Nicky P5, Quinny and Tiger. Tiger's still behind Quinny. Quinny showing some really good defensive skills over those last couple of races. Where is Gecko? 1.2. Then Hudson P9 still running in front of River Ruckus in P10, and Hodgson and Rich fighting for glory. P11, P12, but they have a race. The two drivers both running that Renault RS01.
Tiger and Quinny fighting downhill. Oh my god, side by side.
Yeah, Tiger in front, but Quinny on the inside. Will they go side by side with the car? Yes,
He's got it.
Tiger's got him around the outside. Well played, well played. So we'll watch that move once again from the chase cam perspective. It is. And much respect given. Great racing. Tiger up to P6. It is what about Nicky, James, and Shane. So 1 minute to go. Final lap. It is already. Oh, come on, time flies. So John D with a 1:21.8. Here we go. I predicted a 1 minute 21.8. Boom. Here we go. Valkyrie P2, 3.3 seconds. Then Shane, James, and Nicky. Will we see a move from James? That final lap, that is the question. It's still close.
No, never.
And Richie got past Hodgson. 1.5 seconds. Now the gap 2 seconds nearly. So a little bit rear stepping out for Johnny, but he comes through the end of the middle sector, heading into the final couple of turns for that race. That final race of the Allstars event, and he probably scores
21.
Yeah, he did. And he's
Absolute
coming around.
Beast of a drive.
He's
all 4 races, well done.
And crosses the line. Victory for John D. Valkyrie in P2. And let's go back to Shane, James, and Lil Nicky. Shane kept that position, P3. Well done, Shane. Great races today. James in P4.
The shame there. Tiger
Nicky
took
P5.
over half a second, half a lap after he passed.
Quinny lost the
Gecko
position
there.
to Gecko, yeah. Hudson in P9, River P10.
Well done,
And
Hudson.
it's like Richie waiting for Hodgson. And Hodgson giving him a little nudge. No, you go first. No, you go first. Okay, so they we finally come to a decision. What happens? Alright, so that's the end of the race, and
That was honestly, that was excellent. Well done, everyone. Everyone who took part all the way through. Whew.
right. So
Ooh.
quickly then updating the scores to find. I think that is the correct one. And we will get the final scores of the evening. So bear with me for just 5 more minutes. Nah, just kidding. Oh, wait, maybe not. My scorecards are not as automated. I made a mistake somewhere with the formulas, so now not updating the points as I want them to. I know, excuses. But that's the truth. The only truth. But we can probably safely say that John D won that event and Valkyrie P2, but who got P3? Is it Shane or Tiger? That is the remaining question for the evening. I'm doing my best to insert the points, the race positions.
So what would that make it then? He got he won 18 out of the 17 races he done.
Let's just ignore the fun all-star races. Yeah, they're not counting towards the official stats, by the way. So it's, but yeah, if
So
you
he won every race.
you won
regardless
every official race, that that's
Wow.
that is
Impressive, man.
yeah, totally. So we are all Team Jesus. If we spot him somewhere in the lobbies, say hello, bow to the king, or whatever you want to do. On, you can do it. Go it faster. So I'm already getting closer to the race results, guys. Oh, nearly there. I'm nearly there. Trust me. People already leaving the lobby because it takes too long. I know.
Ah.
Damn it! Come on. To be more efficient. It's not very German. Something to improve. Seven, 8. Don't leave, everyone. Don't leave. It's all good. I'm just buying some stream time, all of you. That's good. That's if you haven't already, leave a like, subscribe, all that YouTube stuff, you know, the good stuff. So just one more to enter, then I have the scores ready for you. Finally, as I said, it will take like 5 minutes. Here we go. John D with 93 points, then Valkyrie in P3 75, and Shane, 55 points, and P3 for MRL Shane, type, and P4 Watchton, P5 Queenie, P6 James, 7th Nikki, P8 Richie, 9th River, 10th Gecko, 11th, and Hudson. No, I had a mistake. Hudson scored 0 points on that final. That is race. That is not correct. I spotted a mistake. Sorry, Hudson. I will award you 4 points for P9. That's 5 points. Nothing went. I think so. Here we go. You go tied on points with Gecko Racer. So that's all it looks like. Well done, everybody. What an evening of racing. We saw
Thank you,
great stuff. Yeah, totally enjoyed that. Good stuff. Also, thank you, Schick and Inferno, for joining me in the booth for commentary.
You're welcome, mate.
And
Enjoyed that. Really enjoyed it.
so that's the end of the 2024 season Committee Team Cup. What a ride it was. Yeah, and we will be back next year with the 2025 season. So we have 10 teams signed up already. We are taking a maximum of 12 signups for the season. So if you're interested and haven't put in your registration for the season, go on. It'd be nice to have 12 teams competing for the crown next season, of course. And I have a little bit of a teaser prepared for next year. So, oopsie, what's going on here? It's the wrong thing. So let's play that. See, place. Nice. Just to all of you, so we have changed the regulations a little bit. Just a little bit, but yeah, hopefully you all gonna enjoy it. One longer race between the teams will be one of the major changes. But again, more flexibility with tire wear and fuel consumptions for the teams. So looking forward to it. Also, we have a fixed pool of cars and teams for all of the cars, tracks for all of the teams. So this season, every team had to pick 20 tracks and cars. Next season will be predetermined, the tracks and the cars for all of the teams. But yeah, we're looking forward to it. And with that being said,
That's an interesting change.
yeah, have a good end of the year if you celebrate Christmas. Merry Christmas. And have a good start to 2025. And yeah, we'll be back with some more announcements for CTC then in January. So hope to see you there. Take care and yeah, see you soon. Thanks again for everyone joining. That was great fun.
Yeah,
Well
thanks
done.
for having us, mate.
Thank you.
See you soon. Bye bye.